Linda Pelkofer, Northwood Realty Services, Hampton office.
To what do you attribute your success?
My success is built on contacts with everyone. I started my business with mailings and door-to-door contacts, and for 30 years I've continued that method, and then now I've branched out into Facebook and other social media means of making contact. But I learned early in my career, it's 17 times before someone remembers your name. And that's the only way to have them know is for you to make contact and then they remember your name. So I send magnets, I send Steeler schedules, calendars, and all the magnetic things hold refrigerators together, but they also have my name in front of people every day. So a lot of my business comes from people that I've never met before because of the contact over all of these years.
What is your background prior to entering real estate?
I was actually a teacher. I started out in elementary education as a substitute teacher, and then I moved into adult education. And from there, that led the way to real estate.
Why did you pursue a career in real estate?
Well, actually, I didn't decide to pursue a career in real estate. I tell people I was discovered. I was doing adult education, and Nancy Matthews, who was a manager at that time at Northwood Realty, stopped me in the middle of teaching and said, I want you to sell real estate. And she said, I'll give you a scholarship to school. I really think this is something that you should pursue. And I thought, I don't know if this is something I should be doing, but when someone offers you education, you take the education. And the first night in class, I realized that all those years of selling Girl Scout cookies was going to pay off because it was a career that was meant for me.
Do you suggest that a client have a home inspection when they list their home?
I do recommend it. I recommend it to buyers and sellers alike. The statement that I say to them is, you can put my head in that furnace and I cannot tell you anything about that furnace. That's not my expertise. So we want an expert to take a look at all of the components of the house so that as a seller, there are no surprises, that something major shows up later after we've negotiated a contract. And then for buyers, you don't want surprises either. You want to know the house that you're buying is safe and sound. So I highly recommend home inspections. And in fact, if someone opts not to, I'm very nervous about that. I would prefer that they just invest the money so that we know up front what could possibly be wrong with the property.
On a day in which you would conduct no business, what would your perfect day look like?
Oh, my perfect day is a strange one, but it's one that I really enjoy. If I had a day off, I would drive to Erie, to Beach 1, with my beach bag, my book, a towel, and my equipment to dig for beach glass on Beach 1. And beach glass is all of the bottles and shards of glass and pottery that comes up through Lake Erie from shipwrecks, from garbage, from any number of things. But just to sit there with the tide coming in and just to dig in the sand for sea glass and beach glass and then sit on the beach and read. And then I would go home.